What up, everybody? Welcome back to Summer React. Today, I'm going to be going over my top 10 worst songs of 2019 today. Before I get into the list, I just want to point out that there has been tons of songs that I could have put on this list, but I've only shortened it to 10, because that's the wave. You don't want to overblow your list, but before I get into the actual list, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some honorable mentions. I'm just gonna shoot them out to you. Worst songs of 2019, honorable mentions: Jonas Brothers, Sucker; Katy Perry, Never Really Over; Schoolboy Q, Chopsticks featuring Travis Scott. The reason why I put that song on there is right then and there, right after he put that song out, and it was announced that that was the song that was going to start the album rollout to Crash Talk. I was highly concerned. XXX Tentacion and Lil Peep, Falling Down, Travis Barker remix. Now, we've heard like 3 different versions of this song, and the fact that it got 3 different versions of it, it's too much, dude. Like, we already have the one with, the one that leaked with Sunlight on Your Skin with I Love Meakim, and for them to like put X on it, as well as do another remix to this song, it just ran into the ground so quickly. And yeah, I mean, while it's not the worst thing I've heard, it's just what it stands for and everything. Like, the song's already out, it doesn't need to be touched. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, Senorita, like the standard pop song that you will hear on the radio. Like, if you could really think about the standard pop record in this day and age, tell me you can't hear this song. That's just going to be overplayed and run into the ground, even if it's an alright song. I'm not saying this song is alright because I don't like the song, but even if it was an okay song, the radio is going to run into the ground, and this song is one of them. Chance the Rapper, Hot Shower. Like, this, God, man, like, this song is a fucking travesty. And I mean, I really feel like I don't need to explain myself, but I mean, if you heard the song, then you heard the song. Taylor Swift, Me, featuring Brainiary of Panic at the Disco. One of the most annoying songs of 2019. Lil Peep and I Love Meakim, I've been waiting the original version. This track is a fucking torture chamber. Like, this shit, ugh, God. Meakim cannot sing. Meakim cannot sing. Alright, well, that basically concludes the honorable mentions list. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into the actual list. The top 10 worst songs of 2019. Number 10 goes to Logic, Baby. Listen, I'll be the first one to admit, I like Supermarket. I'm probably one of the very few people in this world that actually like Supermarket a lot. But this song right here was probably some of the most cheesy, torture-inducing, God, man, like, I can't even like put it together right now. This is probably the most cheesiest song that Logic has ever written, because of what it stands for and how it sounds like. It just sounds like some freaking suburban kid that, has a crush on like the most popular girl in the world, and it's painfully obvious that the nigga has no chance with getting with her, but yet he makes a song for her anyway. That's the vibe I get with this song. This song right here is probably the worst of the bunch. Like, y'all love talking about Lemon Drop being the worst song, but Baby has to take that role, bro. Cause like, I cannot fuck with that song. I can't. I tried so hard. Even in my review of the album, like, I said, I was digging it, but then as I listened to it again and again and again, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. YG, Stop Snitching. What the fuck is this chorus, dude? Like, seriously. Like, ho, nigga, bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga, ho, nigga, bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga. Like, you really couldn't come up with anything more creative than that chorus, dude. Seriously? This is supposedly a diss to 6ix9ine, who's incarcerated right now. This guy wants to go ahead and be childish as hell and put out this terrible song. Like, this song is insufferable. And I'm honestly surprised at what number 9 is. This is just number 9 on the list. The beat sucks. YG sucks on this damn song, this instrumental. Like, it's just a childish song. And honestly, this just confirms because for real, like his album, it's painfully obvious after that album that he's never gonna top Still Brazy. He never will. Number 8, Cardi B Press. I mean, I really don't feel like I need to explain myself when it comes to this track. I mean, the chorus, the press, like it just sounds like some shit that you would hear in a fucking nightmare. I really don't understand like how people can listen to music like this and say that it's fire, because I just don't see it. Like, within the first 30 seconds of the song, I'm already annoyed by the entire existence of this song. It just brings nothing to me, it means nothing to me, and I don't see how people fuck with this track. I just simply don't, I really don't. Number 7, Zed 365 featuring Katy Perry. This song single-handedly solidified the fact that the older Zed, aka Clarity Zed, is fucking gone. He's dead. Like, it's painfully obvious. The production on this shit does not sound anything like Zed. Like, I get experimenting and stuff like that, but if you would have told me that this was a Zed song, I would not believe you. I would not believe you. I wouldn't. Because everything that made Zed great, it's just gone from this track. And Katy Perry doesn't make it any better. And the music video is horrendous to me. Like, it's so fucking weird. Like, the track's already bad, and you're gonna go ahead and make a weird music video to it too. You're gonna make a shitty music video along with it as well. So that just completely shits all over the basic existence of the song. This song is just a travesty, and it just murders Zed's credibility as a producer in my eyes. Like,
And not only that, basically, Zed just went full pop on here, and it absolutely sucks.
God almighty. Like, I'm not getting mad talking about this shit again, because it's like you were such a great producer, you were such a great artist, Zed, and you just sold out so badly. Like, God, like, I really hope he like gets his groove back, man, because like his next album, if he ever plans to put out another one, because it's been a while, his next album I really hope is like a return to form, because this song is not it. It's not it. It's not my bag. Just like this song again, how Chance the Rapper found this shitty guy as a feature just boggles my mind. Groceries featuring Tisa Korean and Murder Beats. Like, this is TikTok music. This song is literally made for TikTok. Like, listen to the song yourself. Just go ahead and listen to the song yourself and tell me that this is not something that would just be all over TikTok. Listen to the song and report back to me, because this shit right here is just so like this song personifies, like, you know, have you ever had like Kool-Aid that's like way too sweet? Like, it's like you drink it and it's way too sweet to the point where it's disgusting. That's basically what this song is. Like, it's just so oversaturated with just cheesiness, and just Chance the Rapper over this beat doesn't make it any better. Like, his flow's trash. Tisa Korean, I've heard his album, and it's one of the worst things I've heard this decade, but it's not on a decade list because he's not really known like that. But how you were able to get a guy that makes that bad of music to feature on this big of a song, it boggles my mind. Like, I really question, like, what the hell you were thinking about this shit, Chance? Like, seriously. And Murder Beats, this is the second freaking year since I've had this channel that you've been on the worst songs of the year list. Like, you were on last year for Fifi. Now you're on this list for Groceries. Like, tighten the fuck up. Oh God, now we're in a halfway mark. Logic clickbait. Like, I don't. I truly don't understand. Like, for a man who complains on the internet about how people always make fun of him and are just bullying him, you sure as hell give people tons of reasons why they do that in the first place. Like this song, first of all, I want to clarify that the beat on here is actually pretty good. I like the beat a lot. This shit is just, this is a massacre of beats. Like that entire album was just a massacre of great beats. I'm not gonna get too into the album itself, but I'm pretty sure that you already figured it's gonna on the worst albums of the year list. Like that. Come on now. Some of the shit this man said in the song is just so fucking absurd and just so ridiculous. Like, you would think that he would look over these lines and say that, oh, this is not good. I'm gonna go ahead and rewrite that out and say something better. No, he didn't. You fucking didn't, Logic. You saw fit to say that you'd suck a dick just to prove that you aren't homophobic and say that it's fire. Like, you really thought that shit was fire, bro? Like, are you serious? That's the shit you're saying in your music now? Like, like I have never felt so pissed off and disgusted by a song or an album since Confessions of a Dangerous Mind came out. Like, I have never felt this disgusted listening to the song. Like, I could not believe what I was hearing listening to this song. And it's just the fact that this grown ass man actually saw fit to think that this shit was fire. And he kept it in his freaking song. Like, really, nigga? And you wonder why people get on you all the time. Like, God. I honestly feel really bad for your producer, Six. I really feel bad for him because this man comes through with heat when it comes to production, but Logic just ruins it. He does not do any of his beats any justice. And this song proves that. Oh, and just like how Logic did, this next song right here, like, it was good at first until the very end. YNW Melly, Alarm. Like, the first half of the song is alright. It's cool. The beat's nice. But then we get to the ending, the last minute of this song. And it's one of the worst fucking things I've heard this year. Like, this man decides to put on this squeaky ass voice and just start rapping for an entire minute in this squeaky ass voice. He sounds like if Mickey Mouse was addicted to lean and said fuck Disney and decided to be a SoundCloud rapper. That's what Melly sounds like on this last minute of this track. This shit right here is just a pile of shit. Like, my God. I really dislike when Melly puts on that squeaky ass voice because Melly is talented. I like Melly's music, but when he puts on that voice, it just ruins any credibility that song had in the first place. It really ruins it. It ruins it. And I just cannot believe that the producers and the engineers sat in the studio with him and said, yo, this shit's fire, bro. You different, bro. Like, no, bro, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Like, there's something wrong with you, dude. Please stop. Please stop with the squeaky voice. Please. Other rappers have done that shit and they sound pretty good. Example, Kendrick Lamar. But Melly's voice is already nasally. And just the fact that this man saw fit to pitch his voice as high as he can and try and rap the verse like this for an entire minute. Yeah. Lil Dicky, Earth. I'm not even gonna explain myself when it comes to this track. I'm not even gonna explain myself when it comes to this track. Just listen to the track yourself. And just come back to me and let me know what you guys thought, because this shit right here is the worst fucking thing, like one of the worst things I've heard this year, dude. And this is number 4, dude. This is number 4. There's worse songs than this. Vic Mensa, 3 Years Sober. Once again, Vic Mensa, like, I'm a fan of you. I like your music, but what the fuck was this shit, man? Seriously. And that line, that awful line that you actually sat down, used your brain, and wrote out the lines and said, I'm saying this in a song. This man said, when I fuck myself and call it masturbation. I'm gonna just let that breathe for a little bit. Now I'm gonna say it again. Vic Mensa said on the song, and then I fucked myself and called it masturbation. And that's basically the entire premise of the song. Just saying shitty lines and just ruining his credibility, ruining his career. More than it already is, dude. And I'm a fan of Vic Mensa, but it's really hard to defend this nigga right now. It's getting really hard to defend him right now, dude. Cause like when he put out songs like 3 Years Sober, like what more can we say to help you, bro? Number 2, Bad Baby, a lot of them. Alright, like, Bad Baby, to me, dude, like, I'm not gonna hate, she's young as hell, she's getting money, good for her, but she just seems like one of the most ungrateful human beings that are in the music industry at this point. Like, she has all this success, all this money, and it still seems like she'd rather be the old her instead of, she seems like she's never changed. Basically, the girl we've seen in Dr. Phil is the same girl, just with a bunch of money. Memes created a monster with this woman, dude. Like seriously. Memes created a monster with this. And this song is not good. The beat sucks. She sucks. How people listen to this and say that it's good, like I don't understand. How can he honestly put this on? I don't care if it's a joke or not. Like, you put a song like this on, you're getting the fuck out. Like, seriously. Like, come on, man. Come on. Bad Baby, we created a monster, guys. Social media created a monster. Thank you, Dr. Phil. And the number 1 worst song of this year, 2019. Listen, before it was Plies, One of You, that was the original number 1 spot. But after hearing this song, I gotta give it to French Montana featuring Juicy J, A$AP Rocky, and Logic with Twisted. This song has no redeemable qualities whatsoever. This song is a travesty. This song is just a catastrophe. This has to be the worst song of 2019. A$AP Rocky's barely in it. Juicy J's feature is a fucking sample. And I think he popped in for like a little bit. But Juicy J and A$AP Rocky were both barely in it. French Montana is basically just a fucking chorus. And Logic. Oh. Logic. He's the main reason this song's number 1. That's all I'll say. This man spit the worst verse of 2019 on this song. This man literally ruined the credibility of his biggest song with 1-800, the suicide song. Something that's supposed to mean a lot to people, okay? I like that song, 1-800, I like that song. I love the message it brought out, how it's supposed to help people. But this fucktard saw fit to just shit all over that with one simple line. 1-800 and I killed a pussy. Who can relate? What's really clicked in your brain to think that was a good idea to put in this song? Seriously. I just don't understand how you actually thought that that was a good idea. Because not only did you just ruin the credibility of the biggest song and the most important song of your career, you just seem like you're making fun of it. You're making a mockery of it as well. This is appalling. This is absolutely revolting. Like, I felt sick listening to this shit, bro. And each line just seemed like it got worse and worse and worse. This is literally like taking a freaking nerdy ass white kid to a strip club for the first time. And he's like rapping about his experience and shit. And G-Eazy is too easy. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, oh, God. And I'm not mad at Logic the person, but I'm really pissed off because it's like, like I said before, with clickbait, Logic's on here 3 times. Logic's on here 3 times in his list, dude. He's number 10, number 5, and number 1. That just proves it right there. Logic has fallen off to the point of, it seems like it's beyond return. Fix your fucking self, dude. Take time off. Don't shit out music every year. Don't put out 2 albums a year. Don't put out fucking 15 singles a year. You're burning yourself out. At this point, it seems like you're wrapping up the same thing over and over again. Like, this shit is terrible. Just the fact that on my list, he's on this list 3 times. 1 for Supermarket, 1 for Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, and 1 as a feature. This is by far the worst year in Logic's career, quality-wise. Making a mockery of the main song that got you to where you are today. A song that meant something. And you just shat all over it on this song. You should be ashamed of yourself for this fucking verse, Logic. Seriously, you really should. Concludes the video, guys. Yeah. Top 10 worst songs of 2019 plus honorable mentions. Goodbye and good night.